bloody good night. I'm serious as well. Have you got anybody who suffers of anger problems, who gets easily wound up over the most stupid things at all?
Yeah.
Yeah? A few people? I've got a cure for that. I got sent on anger management through work. I don't know why. Basically what happened was a lad at work who really irritates me. Right, his name's Richard. Basically I work in the call centre all day. We find little ways to entertain ourselves. And this lad Richard, he's a Welsh speaker. That's not the reason why I don't like him, but he's a Welsh speaker. It adds to the funniness of the story. And we have to speak to Welsh clients. A lot of people insist on speaking to a Welsh speaker, so they have to get through to him. The problem we've got is Richard has a terrible stutter. And trying to converse in the Welsh language ordinarily is probably quite difficult. With the stutter, it's next to impossible. I walked past his desk the other day and heard this. It's like a fucking cat was hissing at me. But the reason it irritates me is we have all the drinks provided at work, all the tea, coffee, milk, all that done. Big massive boiler on the wall, draining board here, and a cup half full with spoons in. So obviously that's where you put your spoons when you made a drink. Richard proceeds to make himself a drink, and he pops the spoon on the draining board next to the cup. Now me personally, I just want to grab his head, bang it repeatedly off the draining board and beat him to death with his own shoes. Right, that's how much he pisses me off, right? That's not the only thing he does, he's also a milk snob, right? This irritates me in the fact that before the milk's provided, I'll go in and I make a big round of drinks in my tea, 12 drinks, do the whole lot, boom, sorted. He comes in making his one little piddly drink. I know he's going to put the spoon on the side, so I don't have to beat him to death with his own shoes in a minute. But he comes in and he jumps the queue for me, I don't mind, I'm making a big round. And he goes in the fridge, opens it up, he picks up the milk, it's got about that much in the bottom of the 4-pinter, so easily enough for his drink, probably the all mine as well. And he picks it up, has a bit of a shake, puts it down, gets the fresh one out. That pisses me off. Because then people come in there, right, I've got 2 lots of milk open on the side now, he's fucking set me up to like some sort of milk snob. What I want to do about this is fill it full of sand and just beat him to death. Either or, really. So they sent me on this anger management, which didn't really help because it's just a load of people talking about how angry they get. The cure for anger management, this is brilliant, this is swan punching. Right? No, it's epic, I'm telling you, right? Swan comes running towards you, right? There's no satisfying feeling than clocking it, man, just boom! And we'll swan punching tonight, methinks. Leave that back, we don't want to force it or anything like that. There you go. So, swan punching, all good fun. What you need to do though, is you need to get yourself down to their level, so you need to get yourself onto your knees. And you get yourself on the big reedy type sticks with all the fur on that you see around by the lakes, and you just start jabbing the swan like this. You have to get down quite low because they won't come at you otherwise, and you come running over. Just clock him, I'm telling you. They can take it, they can bounce up and come back, right? I've hit the same swan 5 times. And they only stopped because it started raining, had to go in. So, swan punching, anybody's angry, find yourself a swan, punch the shit out of it. And also, if you're the sort of person who doesn't like the royals, it's the closest you get to punching the Queen anyway. So. Right, also at work, we have some proper random conversations at work. One of the conversations we had involves sexist cartoon characters. There's only one answer for this. Anybody want to give me that?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit, thank you. Because I'm that sort of geek that probably will masturbate over these later, I've got them laminated now as well. Learn my lesson, thank you. Rather than do just the one, I decided to do a whole top 5 of sexy cartoon characters. We'll start with Jessica Rabbit, so everyone can tame themselves. As you can see, very fine, and not a rabbit either. Secondly, would be Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Very fit. Yeah, very fit. Thirdly, note the trend, Wilma Flintstone. Very nice. I'm not sexist. You won't find out until later. My 4th choice is a bit weird. It's Lola Bunny. And I'm not alone with this, because as Roger said earlier, the bunny is too tight to mention. Boom! With the callback! We're all good to go. I sort of got stuck for my 5th place. I had Wonder Woman. Who saw Wonder Woman? Anybody? Wonder Woman? Got one? Fair enough. Emma Frost from the X-Men. Not bad, not bad. And my personal favourite, which also shows how weird I am, Lena, future army.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's having laminated. I went to Roger the one time. As you may have noticed from the start of that, there was a bit of a trend. They're all ginger hair, the top 3 ginger cartoon characters. And it got me thinking about the ginger people as a race, really. There's a race. Because I'm ginger myself, in case you haven't noticed, so I can say this, so it's alright. But the ginger women of the race are all very, very fit. And, aside from a few exceptions of the ginger people here tonight, ginger men are majority women. Got a few examples for you. Christina Hendricks, very tiny gingerbread. Amy Adams. I've got loads of these, I'm here all night. See what I'll be doing later on tonight. Isla, or Isla Fisher, I always say that wrong, but my mum. And Evan Rachel Moore, a very, very tiny lady, and she's got a gun. Makes it good. Now you're all sitting there saying to me, well, you might be, these are all Hollywood A-listers, we can't get any of these, Ben. Show us something we can get. So I've got some British gingers for you people. There's a couple out there. Nicola Roberts, you sort of can take it or leave it, a bit like fucking a ginger Casper. Florence from Florence and the Machine, I don't know what her surname is, but she's quite tiny, cracking pair of lungs on. You might not, she fell off the radar, but you might remember this girl from the X Factor, Janet Devlin, with the weird voice, but again, ginger hair. Not 14. I hope she's not, anyway. She's got to be 15, that makes sense. KTB, also very nice. Let me sort of get to the slumming area of the ginger market. Admittedly, this picture has made her up quite nice, but we've got Fizz from Coronation. Well, you know, we're never going to get anyone like that. We're stuck with the fucking Bianca. Oh, how do you call that? Said that many times before as well. Put that in the little hole. So we got any football players in? Anyone play football? Yeah? I said yeah. Oh no, so you was taking part there, weren't you? Did you play football really? Cave dweller doesn't play football. Call back again, that's too mean! Yeah, I was setting off playing, not football, I was setting off playing football at the weekend, so I got set off for abusing the ref. I did really. Really thought it, I thought all blokes like their balls being played with. Speaking of the balls, no, it wasn't actually to be fair. I'll leave that one where it was. I did a trim recently for some family portraits. That was a waste of time, never got my balls out once. I got a bit early with the balls reference then, didn't I? Doing the bits and bobs that I do, I like to write down my ideas. I always have a piece of paper and a pen. If I haven't got a piece of paper and a pen, I write a drafts message on my phone. And the way I usually remember things, I just put one words, just to remind me what my little things are going to be. And I recently sent this drafts message to my good lady. And the drafts message just said, word for word on each line, Mackie D's, Corrie, blowjob, anal, rimming and group sex. So while I sat there mortified looking at my phone thinking, shit, I've got to explain this to her now, I got a text back straight away from her. One line, word for word, simply says, not tonight, sausage and chips. Don't be silly, it's Tuesday, EastEnders is on. Not a chance, it's not your birthday. No chance, seen previous, only if your brothers are invited. I'm living, I tell you, I had sausage and chips yesterday. Another one for following people's advice. People say you can't go swimming after a full meal. That's bollocks. Had a massive Sunday lunch, went swimming, not a problem. I can't fucking swim, that could be the problem. While I was there though, I did entertain myself in 2 ways. There was a lady there who had clearly no idea she was on her special time. It was like the scene from Jaws where they're chucking chum off the back of the boat. You know the do's and don'ts posters you see at the swimming pools, you must have seen them, all the standard obvious stuff, no running, no pushing, no spitting, no ducking, anything like that. The one I couldn't get my head around was it said no petting. I understand all that's fair enough in a swimming pool, but petting in the English dictionary is defined as to kiss and caress, which makes taking a kid to the petting zoo a rather weird experience. I had some tips for boredom as well. Boom! Callback number 3, get in! You can always tell if you're proper bored, right? If you find yourself masturbating more times in a day than what the Pope would be, you are clearly bored. I got to this stage, so I fed my cat some glitter. That was pretty shit. I switched on the telly. I got stuck with one of them stupid BT Infinity adverts telling me that the broadband's now 8 times faster. It's going to get that fast soon enough, I better walk in, just turn the computer on, think about the porn I want to look at, and it'll be finished. I've got any religious people in tonight?
Yeah.
We have. I'm not going to offend you, it's not that bad anyway, honestly. I've got a friend, right, who's really religious. He's that religious, he knows the Bible backwards. To help him. I've also got another friend, right? I've got two, believe it or not. But he's that kinky, he likes to cover his balls in Marmite and gets his cat to lick it off. Cats. Everyone knows. You're laughing a bit too much at that joke. Have you got a cat?
No.
Do you like Marmite? That's a hot weather recently, so naturally we had a barbecue, which all British people do. They got mental for a bit of a barbecue, so there's a bit of sun clears. So we had a few friends around, either. And we had a bouncy castle put on for the kids. I say for the kids, it's for the kids to start with, and us big kids to get on. They were all having a bit of a laugh and a joke. We're sitting eating our food. And then they come off, we come on. And there were 7 of us, all a bit slightly pissed, doing some big mad wrestling moves, and the big slams and the throws and the jumps off the top of the bouncy castle. So naturally, when we go off, the kids have seen this, they're going to copy it. Fair play, it's fun. So I'm sitting there eating my burger, the bouncy castle's over here, I'm talking to the missus. I look round, and I see my 10-year-old daughter putting her 7-year-old sister into the powerbomb position. For those of you who don't know, the powerbomb basically consists of putting said person's head between legs like this. Their face down, obviously, a bit weird as well. Lifting them up over your head like this, and then smashing her into the bouncy castle. I was outraged, I jumped out of my seat. I said, Chloe, what have I told you? You bend your legs when you pick your sister up. Before I go tonight, I've got a little apology to make. My brothers were supposed to come tonight. They were meeting me at my house before we come round. I got home from work. They're already there, surprisingly. Freaked me out. So I went upstairs to get myself ready. And when I come downstairs, they've made themselves a drink. Needless to say, when I get home, I've got 2 holes to dig and 4 pairs of shoes to get rid of. Anyway, thank you for listening to me tonight, Wayne. I'm going to hand you back over to Scott. Thank you, good night.